Subway killings have hit a 25-year high, despite ridership being down. Joe Borelli is with us. He's a New York City Council minority leader. Joe, when is this going to stop? Because until it stops, you're not going to get people back in these offices.
No, and the fear of the subway system, the fear of being the victim of a crime is certainly one of the primary reasons that subway ridership is down, along with, by the way, the fact that Midtown offices are less packed than they once were in the wake of the pandemic and things like that. But these crimes, Stuart, are really just the benefit, if you will, of our cash bail laws and our raise the age laws that are the gift from the Democratic Party that just can't seem to stop giving. Not everyone who gets released on cashless bail or raise the age laws ends up committing a crime, but pretty much every single person who commits violent crimes on our subway system are people who have benefited from our lenient justice system just months or years prior.
Okay, I've got a new Marist poll, and it shows New York State Governor Kathy Hochul leads Republican Lee Zeldin by 10 points. That's an ugly poll. How can Zeldin be so far behind when the state is such a mess?
Well, I don't think he is that far behind. I went to Marist College. I'm proud of the poll, but I don't think they're right here. There's some highlights, though, in that data. There's a clear enthusiasm gap. When you move up to people who are likely to vote, you see more people coming towards Lee Zeldin. There was another poll which showed Lee Zeldin winning in the Long Island suburbs, Nassau and Suffolk County. Those are the places where all the pundits said he has to win in order to be the next governor. So I think the planets are aligning, hopefully in the same way they did for George Pataki back in the 1990s, because really the problem is so tangible and so visceral for New Yorkers. Everything is less safe. Everything costs more, and no matter how many times Governor Hochul says abortion or Orange Man bad, it doesn't change the real meat and potato kitchen table issues for New Yorkers.
Has the governor showed any sign of wanting to end no cash bail?
No, in fact, she's doubled down on it. She's afraid of her progressive left. She ran when she was an upstate congresswoman as sort of a centrist. Now she realizes she has to listen to the woke mob in order to keep her governorship. So she has taken a hard tack left. And the real people who have to pay the price are these people that we're talking about that have to take the subway. We're the ones left standing with the bill and the result of this horrible one-party Democratic rule that infests Albany. We actually have crime deniers in our state legislature and our city councils where people are just saying this is not really happening. And it's actually amazing to see, despite the fact what every single person who rides the subway every day can see in terms of vagrancy and homeless people and people panhandling and people, instigating violent incidents. We had a pack of women in green spacesuits beating up people. I mean, this is the kind of stuff that's become the norm in New York City, not just the occasional tabloid fodder.
We've become a laughingstock, and that's a terrible thing, because this is a truly great city brought low by lousy policies. That is my opinion, Joe, but I think you share it. Joe Borelli,
I do.
New York City Councilman, thanks for joining us, Joe. I hope to see you again.
Thank you.
Real fast. Thanks.